What's up guys, it's O2, and today I have a deck profile of my Scarlet Witch Coco Soulless Oracle Think Tank deck. Now this deck I didn't really pick up until after the trial deck came out. I was just really waiting for Sakuya's to be available to really start playing this deck. Yeah, I feel like she's the best combo to Coco, because no matter which one you ride as your grade 3, Coco obviously you get your +2 cards, and then one additional from Lulu. And then even if you ride Sakuya, you get to draw a card with Lulu, and then you get to pick up Lulu. So you get an extra 10k shield, and you get rid of just the 5k booster that probably won't help you out too much, especially now that set 5 has come out. And speaking of set 5, I had to make a few changes to the deck, to deal with cross rides and 13k Vanguards and Dragonic Overlord at the end, because you're gonna see a lot of them. And Phantom Blaster Overlords and Majesty Lord Blasters, they're gonna be everywhere. You're gonna see them at qualifiers, you gotta deal with them. Triggers, couldn't fit it all, so I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. Triggers, I'm running 9 crits, 4 Battle Sister Gingers, cause she looks nice, 4 Psychic Birds for utility, and then a Nike. And then 3 draw triggers, 1 of each, just for variety. Because I like having a lot of different looking cards, even if they all do the same thing. I run draws instead of having like a full set of 12 crits, just because even though the deck does allow you to draw a lot itself, it is nice, hitting draw triggers on the defense. When you take damage, it just helps you out that much more, helps you get that much more ahead. And then 4 heals, because heals are awesome. And they win you games, and then they lose you games. So, that's my lineup. 9 crit, 3 draws, 4 heals. No stands. Grade 3s, obviously, 4 Cocos, and then 3 Sakuyas. This is just your backup Vanguard. And still, even when she is your Vanguard, you're going to get her passive ability, where she gains 4,000 if you have 4 more cards. And really helpful against 11k Vanguards, 13k Vanguards, especially with Milk behind her. And majority of the game you're going to have at least 4 cards in your hand. Lulu, so that's a starter, obviously makes this whole deck possible. Grade 2s running 11, 4 10k Vanillas, gotta have them, helps you hit 18k with your 8k Vanillas. And they're just good for defense whenever you ride it as your Vanguard. It's a lot harder for your opponent to hit you, unless they have a 10k or they gotta have to put down boosters to hit you. 3 Mochas. So these are the cards that I actually added after set 5. I wasn't running any before. I was actually running more Libras because I like the 9k body better. Helps hit for 16 with 7k boosters. And then Gemini. You're not reliant on a Gemini behind a Mocha or a Mocha if you don't have her ability. And then plus I just don't like the weak 8k body. Gets sniped by like 8k boosters, grade 1 Vanillas. But I added her because since she is an 11k attacker, it helps you a lot hitting 18k plus against the cross rides. And like I said, you're gonna see cross rides and it's gonna be painful, so you gotta learn how to deal with them. 3 Silent Toms. I was running 4. He used to be the man in this deck. He was the reason that you won games with this deck. You get crit triggers, you apply it to him, and swing for game. They can't block because they don't have a perfect guard in hand, or they don't have enough 5k shields. But now, since cross rides are out, you can only hit 16k with him, so obviously they only need a 5k to guard with, and it could be any 5k. So I had to drop him down to 3. He still hits rear guards, so 16k, 15k against 10k rear guards does the job. And then if you do get a trigger, it might save you, or it might win you the game, so when he can hit 21, so they'll still need 10k shield. And if they only have grade 0s, they won't be able to guard. So he's still a good card, just taking a back seat a little bit in the deck. And then I'm playing 1 Maiden Libra, because not every game you'll have like an extra Coco in your hand to re-ride to use up all your counterblast. So I just use her as a 9k body and just a backup plan if I don't draw any extra Coco, so at least I can draw one card, use my counterblast resources for something. And then grade 1s running 15, so 4 8K vanillas. So like I said, behind your 10Ks hits 18K. Mocha hits 19 or 16, and then with Tom hits 16K against rear guards or other 10K, 11K Vanguards. And then it's good on the defense or sniping their 8K rear guards, so you gotta have 4 perfect guards. This deck draws a lot, so you know, you'll have like extra cards left over that you can discard, so it doesn't get too clunky or anything. And with limit breaks out and cross rides and all that, it's always a good thing to have perfect guards in your hand when you need them. I'm playing 2 Battle Sister Omelets and 3 One Who Gazes at the Truth. So these 2 cards, they go practically hand in hand. A lot of times though, like 4 out of 5 times, you're gonna have games where you ride Coco for a second time, and then she's gonna lose her 3K bonus. So it's good to have him in the game. Swing, Soul Blast, he gains 3,000, and then if you have an omelet behind it, so it makes a 16K column. And then the next turn, when the soul is empty, you swap them. She gains 3,000, becomes a 10K swinger, and swing for 16,000 again. So they work really well together. So these 2 cards, it was really hard making space, pulling them out, because I was running more of each until I decided to add Weather Girl Milk. So I wasn't running any of these either before set 5, because hitting 20,000 with Coco boosted by an omelet or Gemini was, you know, pretty good. And then when you had Sakuya, you hit with 21K still with omelet. But now the magic number is 23, so when Coco has no soul, she gains 3,000, and then boosted with 10K, she hits for 23,000. And I just run 1 of each alternate arts because I like the variety. Like I said, they're both cute in, you know, their own way. So yeah, that's my OTT deck for now, as of set 5. If you liked it or hate it, whatever, critiques, comments, criticisms, just type it down below. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, yeah, you can give me a thumbs down. It'll let me know at least. And yeah, so that's my deck. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Vanguard videos.